Hello and welcome to Quietly Talking Movies ASMR channel. My name is Matt and today we're continuing my countdown in the collection. Essentially I'll be showing my collection, another 100 films in my collection that have been actually organized chronologically, so by the release date. So I have a stack of 50 films lined up next to me, and somewhere in the middle I'll essentially cut and prepare another 50 to show. However, before I do that, I'm just going to provide you with a little bit of an update when it comes to my collection. So, as it happens, since the making of the last video, the part 3, which is films from numbers 200 to 299 or 300, I have obtained a couple of more videos. I have obtained a couple of more films that would have actually made the cut in the previous videos. So the films as they are as follows, and I have lined them up chronologically as well, but these are actually a couple of releases that I've received in the month of September. Okay, so we got Double Indemnity, directed by Billy Wilder, made in 1944. It's a Criterion collection, 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo. Next up we got Mildred Pierce, a film by Michael Curtis, made in 1945. This is a Criterion collection, 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo. A film that I've already shown on my channel, that is Bicycle Thieves, a film by Vittorio De Sica, 1948, Criterion collection, Blu-ray. This is a United States import, and this disc is region A locked. Next up we got Rosemary's Baby, a film by Roman Polanski. The year is, if I remember correctly, 1968, I think. Okay, this is a Paramount Pictures release, and this is a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo in this limited collector's edition. Paramount's Cares line. Next up we've got a Taxi Driver, a film by Martin Scorsese, made in 1976. This is a Columbia Pictures or Sony Entertainment release. It's a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo in this limited edition steelbook. Next up we got Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid, a film by Sam Peckinpah, made in 1973. Criterion collection. This is a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo edition. And again, the Blu-ray is region A locked because it's a US import. And last, we got Picnic at Hanging Rock, a film by Peter Weir, made in 1975. It's a Criterion collection, 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo. And the Blu-ray is region A locked because it is a US import. Okay, so that out of the way, I think that we can continue in looking at the other films that I have in my collection. Before I do that, I'm just gonna have a drink of Coke. A nice cold Coke. Decaffeinated, because I like the no caffeinated Coke. Alright, so let's continue. This video is going to be essentially films from, I believe, over 300 to around 400. Okay, we got Days of Heaven, a film by Terrence Malick, made in 1978. Criterion collection, 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo. This is a United States import and it is region A locked, the Blu-ray. Apologies, I had to take the abysmal sticker from the release. Okay, next up we got La Cage aux Folles, 1978, a film made by, let me check, Edward Molinaro. This is a Criterion collection, Blu-ray. The Deer Hunter, a film by Michael Cimino, made in, I believe, 1978 still. This is a StudioCanal release, 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo in this limited edition steelbook. I know there are a couple versions of this film, and as much as I would actually like to have the collector's edition with some writings and the digipack, unfortunately, before I actually started collecting, it was already sold out. So at some point the steelbook actually appeared, so I decided to have the steelbook itself. Next up, we've got Invasion of the Body Snatchers. This is a film by Philip Kaufman, released in 1978. This is an Arrow Video 4K Ultra HD release in a limited edition slipbox. Next up, we've got Mad Max, a film by George Miller, made in 1978. I think it's 1978. Let me check. Nope, 1979. So this is made in 1979. It's a Warner Brothers release. And it's a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo. and this is a limited edition, Cine edition, that is HMV exclusive. Next up, we've got My Brilliant Career, a film by Gillian Armstrong, made in 1979. Criterion Collection, Blu-ray. Next, we've got The Tin Drum, a film by Volker Schlondorf, made in 1979. It's a Criterion Collection, Blu-ray. Next, we've got Apocalypse Now, Final Cut, a film by Francis Ford Coppola, made in 1979. This is a StudioCanal 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray. This is a 6-disc Blu-ray edition. I think there is one which is actually has less discs, but this is the one that actually has like the full set of the final cut in 4K. We've got the original version and Apocalypse Now Redux in 4K. We've got those films on Blu-ray. Then we've got the special features on Blu-ray, and the last 6th disc is in the documentary Hearts of Darkness, a filmmaker's apocalypse, which is basically a fantastic documentary on how the film was made. Next, we've got Alien, a film by Ridley Scott, 1979. This is a 20th Century Fox 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo. So this is a release made before Disney basically took over. Perhaps that's why this film actually looks so good. Stalker, a film by Andrei Tarkovsky, made in 1979. Criterion Collection, Blu-ray. The In-Laws, a film by Arthur Hiller, made in 1979. Criterion Collection, Blu-ray. Being There, a film by Hall Ashby, 1979. Criterion Collection, Blu-ray. Kagemusha, a film by Akira Kurosawa, 1980. Criterion Collection, Blu-ray. Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, a film by Irvin Kershner, I believe, made in 1980. This is a Lucasfilm, or essentially Disney, release. 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo. I want to say this film was made by Irvin Kershner, but I don't think I'm going to know from here. Oh, exactly, no, that is story by Irvin Kershner, yes. Okay. The Long Good Friday, a film by John Mackenzie, made in 1970 or perhaps 1981 already. This is a film from Arrow Video. It's a 4K Ultra HD edition, limited edition, I should say. Next up, we've got Out of the Blue, a film directed by Dennis Hopper, made in 1980. This is a BFI edition, and it was and it's a Blu-ray double Blu-ray edition of the film. Next up, we've got The Shining, a film by Stanley Kubrick, made in 1980. This is a standard Warner Brothers release, 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo. Unfortunately, I was not collecting films in time basically to get a beautiful, nice edition, and obviously everything is already limited, is already sold out, and is, you know, having like huge prices on the second-hand market, so I'm not willing to actually risk it for the biscuit here. Airplane, a film by Jim Abrahams, David Zucker and Jerry Zucker, made in 1980. This is a premium collection in cooperation with Paramount release, and it is a Blu-ray edition. The Elephant Man, a film by David Lynch, made in 1980. This is a StudioCanal release, and it is a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo. I know that there is a limited collector's edition of that film from StudioCanal, and I'm really tempted to basically buy that one as well, but so far I have just a standard edition on 4K. Next up, we've got Raging Bull, a film by Martin Scorsese, made in 1980. It's a Criterion Collection release. It's a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo, and this is a Region A locked Blu-ray because that's a US import. Essentially, I imported that film before it was announced for release in the UK. Scanners, a film by David Cronenberg, made in 1981. It's a Criterion Collection Blu-ray. It's a Region A locked US import. Polyester, a film by John Waters, made in 1981. Criterion Collection Blu-ray. Raiders of the Lost Ark, a film by Steven Spielberg, made in 1981. This is a Paramount release, 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray limited edition steelbook. film by Brian De Palma, made in 1981. This is a Criterion collection, 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo. Time Bandits, a film by Terry Gilliam, made in 1981. This is an Arrow video, 4K Ultra HD, limited edition. An American Werewolf in London, a film by John Landis, made in 1981. This is an Arrow video, and it is a 4K Ultra HD limited edition. Mad Max 2, The Road Warrior, a film by George Miller, made in 1981. It's a Warner Brothers release. It is a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo. And as you can see, this is again the HMV exclusive Cena edition. One from the Heart reprise, Francis Ford Coppola, made in 1981. This is a StudioCanal release, and it is a 4K Ultra HD, 2 4K Ultra HD disc. Maybe, no, it's a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo. We basically get two 4K discs and 2 Blu-ray discs. Apologies. Yes, it basically says 4-disc edition. Okay. Maybe that One from the Heart was already 1982. It might be from 1982 already. Apologies. Okay, next up we've got Eating Raoul, a film by Paul Bartel, 1982. Criterion collection, Blu-ray. E.T. The Extraterrestrial, a film by Steven Spielberg, made in 1982. This is a Universal release, and it is a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo, 40th anniversary limited edition, with steelbook and all the other goodies that we've come to expect. Okay, that's 30 films behind us. Fast Times at Richmond High, a film by a film by Amy Heckerling, made in 1982. Criterion collection, Blu-ray. Smithereens, a film by Susan Seidelman, 1982. Criterion collection, Blu-ray. Boat People, a film by Anne Hui, 1982. Criterion Collection, Blu-ray. Gandhi, a film by Richard Attenborough, made in 1982. It's a Sony home entertainment release, and it is a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray limited edition, collector's edition, in a slip box. I believe that was a Richard Attenborough. Yes, Richard Attenborough. And the year of the release, 1982. Yes. Fanny and Alexander, Ingmar Bergman, 1982. Criterion Collection, Blu-ray. This is a Region A locked United States import. Tootsie, a film by Sidney Pollack, 1982. Criterion Collection, Blu-ray. Videodrome, a film by David Cronenberg, 1983. Criterion Collection, 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo, United States import, as you can see. In the UK, this was released by Arrow Video. L'Argent, a film by Robert Bresson, 1983. This is a BFI release, and it is a Blu-ray. Star Wars Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, a film by, I want to say, Richard Marquand, made in 1983. The Disney release, a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo. As I said, I wanted to say it's Richard Marquand. Yes, Richard Marquand. Next up, we've got National Lampoon's Vacation, made in 1983. And it was directed by Harold Ramis. It's a Warner Brothers release, and it is the Ultimate Collector's Edition, 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo. Okay, just gonna move something in here a little bit just to prepare things. Okay, next up we've got Risky Business, a film by Paul Brickman, 1983. It's a Criterion Collection, 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo. The Big Chill, a film by Lawrence Kasdan, 1983. Criterion Collection, Blu-ray. Burroughs, the Movie, a film by Howard Bruckner, 1983. Criterion Collection, Blu-ray. Terms of Endearment, a film by, I have no idea who, James L. Brooks, made in 1983. This is a Paramount release, and that's a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo. Scarface, a film by Brian De Palma, made in 1983. This is a Film Vault release in cooperation with Universal, and that's a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo limited steelbook edition. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, a film directed by Steven Spielberg, made in 1984 already, apologies. This is a Paramount release, and it is a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray limited edition steelbook. Antonio Gaudí, a film by Hiroshi Teshigahara, 1984. Criterion Collection, Blu-ray. Gremlins, a film by Joe Dante, made in 1984. Warner Brothers release, 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo. This is an Ultimate Collector's Edition. Ghostbusters, a film by Ivan Reitman, made in 1984. This is a Sony Home Entertainment release. This is a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo. I hope sometime I'm gonna find the Ghostbusters 2 in the same format with a slipcover. So far, anywhere I go, Ghostbusters 2 is either sold out or it's without the slipcover. And the 50th film is The Times of Harvey Milk, a film by Robert Epstein and Richard Schmeichel, 1984. Criterion Collection, Blu-ray. Okay, let me get another 50 for you. The Funeral, a film by Juzo Itami, 1984. Criterion Collection, Blu-ray. The Breakfast Club, a film by John Hughes, 1985. Criterion Collection, Blu-ray. Lost in America, a film by Albert Brooks, 1985. Criterion Collection, Blu-ray. Shaw, a film by Claude Lanzmann, 1985. Criterion Collection, Blu-ray. This is a US import, region A locked. Mishima, Alive in 4 Chapters, a film by Paul Schrader, 1985. Criterion Collection, Blu-ray. Run, a film by Akira Kurosawa, 1985. StudioCanal release, 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo. Now, this is quite unusual. This is actually one of the first films that I have in my collection of which I have downsized. And what I mean is essentially I got rid of the plastic standard case because the film came without a slipcover, and because of that I have essentially put that in this kind of cover. So I saved the cover, I have discs inside, and that's it. Ultra slim. But we've got, next up we've got The Goonies, a film by Richard Donner, made in 1985, I believe. Yes, this is a Warner Brothers release, and it is a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo. Now, I know that this film is actually going to be released in a 4K Ultra HD steelbook come, I think, 25th of November. So I have already pre-ordered that, and I'll be getting rid of this and I'm updating that for the normal version of the film. Normal steelbook version of the film. Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, a film by George Miller, made in 1985. This is a Warner Brothers release. It's a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo, and this is a HMV exclusive Cine edition for the film. And I have no idea why, when they actually released this kind of editions, beautiful as they are, why haven't they, for God's sakes, updated Mad Max Fury Road like this as well? They only updated the first 3 Mad Maxes, but not Fury Road, which still is without an edition like this. Hopefully Warner Brothers will rectify this mistake sometime soon. We've got first, actually, Back to the Future, a film by Robert Zemeckis. This is a 1985 release for the first film. This is a box set including all 3 films in 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo. And the films that we're getting is obviously Back to the Future, Back to the Future 2, and Back to the Future 3. I'm not exactly sure when were the other 2 released. What year were they released? It doesn't even say. Okay, but yeah, that's the Ultimate Trilogy pack, which features all 3 films with bonus discs and so on. Come and See, a film by Alan Klimov, 1985. Criterion Collection, Blu-ray. This is a US import, however, this is region A and B locked, so it can play easily on players both in the United States and in Europe. This is one of the, we should say, exceptions when it comes to the imports. There's Common Sea and a couple of other films which are actually multi-region films. Next up, we've got Weird Science, a film by John Hughes. This film was made in 1985, and I've got the Arrow Video 4K Ultra HD limited edition. Next, we've got After Hours, a Martin Scorsese film, 1985, Criterion Collection, 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo. And this is a US import, region A locked Blu-ray. I had it, and I think immediately after Criterion Collection decided to start releasing movies again, and they started to release them in 4K Ultra HD format. And After Hours is actually the first film by Criterion Collection in the UK to be released in 4K. I guess I pulled the trigger too fast for this one. A really great film, so I wanted to have it. And I had no assurances that it would be released by Criterion Collection in the UK. Desert Hearts, a film by Donna Deitch, 1985, Criterion Collection, Blu-ray. Tampopo, a film by Yuzo Itami, 1985, Criterion Collection, Blu-ray. The Color Purple, a film by Steven Spielberg, made in 1985. This is a Warner Brothers release, and this is a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo in a limited edition steelbook. Around Midnight, a film by Bertrand Tavernier, made in 1986. The Criterion Collection, Blu-ray. Down by Law, a film by Jim Jarmusch, made in 1986. Criterion Collection, Blu-ray. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, a film by, I think that's John Hughes again, a film made in 1986. This is a Paramount release, a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo for this limited edition steelbook. Aliens, a film by James Cameron, made in 1986, I believe. It's a Criterion, this is a 20th Century Studios, which is already made by Disney release, and it is a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo. Stand By Me, a film by, I believe, Rob Reiner, made in 1986. This is a Sony home entertainment release, and this is a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo limited edition steelbook. Next up we've got David Lynch's Blue Velvet, made in 1986. This is a Criterion collection, 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo edition, United States import. Blu-ray is region A locked. Next we've got True Stories, a film by David Byrne, 1986. Criterion collection, Blu-ray edition. Something Wild, a film by Jonathan Demme, 1986. Criterion collection, Blu-ray. The Cocker Trilogy, 3 films by Abbas Kiarostami. This is a collection of 3 films by Criterion collection, the first of which has been made in 1987, and the film's name is Where is the Friend's House? Next one is called And Life Goes On, made in 1992. And the last one is called Through the Olive Trees, made in 1994. Blu-ray edition. Angel Heart, a film by Alan Parker, made in 1986. Probably 1987 already. There's a StudioCanal release, 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo. With Nail and I, a film by Bruce Robinson, made in 1986 or 7, depending on who you trust. Basically, make the choice. My order is based on Letterboxd release dates. This is an Arrow release, and it's a 4K Ultra HD limited edition. Mate One, a film by John Sayles, made in 1987. It's an 88 films in cooperation with MGM. This is a Blu-ray edition, limited edition, I believe, as well. It comes with a slipcase. Wings of Desire, a film by Wim Wenders, made in 1987. This is a Curzon release. It's a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray limited edition steelbook release. Apologies for the poor state of that release, however it was essentially, that's how I bought it from HMV back in the day. And basically this steelbook was for sale for a long time, and I saw it on the shelves all the time, and they basically took Peter on it, and I decided to buy it. Well, there you go. The Untouchables, a film by Brian De Palma, made in 1987. This is a Paramount release. It's a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo limited edition steelbook. Next we've got Full Metal Jacket, a film by Stanley Kubrick. This is a 1987 release from Warner Brothers. This is a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo in this Ultimate Collector's Edition. Next up, we've got Robocop, a film by, I have no idea who, Paul Verhoeven, yes, by Paul Verhoeven, made in 1987. This is an Arrow video, and it's a 4K Ultra HD release in a limited edition. Next we've got The Princess Bride, a film by Rob Reiner, made in 1987. It's a Criterion collection, 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo. This is a US import and the Blu-ray is Region A locked. The Last Emperor, a film by Bernardo Bertolucci, made in 1987. This is an Arrow video release, 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo limited edition. Empire of the Sun, a film by Steven Spielberg, made in 1987. This is a Warner Brothers release in this limited edition steelbook Blu-ray. So just to make sure, this is a Blu-ray only, unfortunately. Unfortunately, nonetheless, this is a beautiful film and even more beautiful steelbook from that film. As you can see, it's one of the most beautiful steelbooks I own, actually, and it is a Blu-ray only. The Last Temptation of Christ, a film by Martin Scorsese, made in 1988. This is a Criterion Collection release, Blu-ray. Next up, we've got a collection of films. We've got World of Wong Kar-wai. The films are as follows: As Tears Go By, 1988, Days of Being Wild, 1990, Chungking Express, 1994, Fallen Angels, 1995, Happy Together, 1997, In the Mood for Love, 2000, and 2046 from 2004. This is a Criterion Collection box set, and it is a Blu-ray. Next up, we've got Running on Empty, a film by Sidney Lumet, made in 1988. This is a premium collection in cooperation with Warner Brothers release. and it's a Blu-ray edition. Next we've got Cinema Paradiso, a film by Giuseppe Tornatore, made in 1988. This is an Arrow Academy release, and it's a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo edition. Unfortunately, I have it without a slipcover. However, I do believe they were actually going with a slipcover at some point. But yeah, I think right now it's basically like chasing a pinned elephant. The Adventures of Baron Munchausen, a film by Terry Gilliam, 1988. Criterion Collection, Blu-ray. So this film, I believe, in the United States was released in a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray edition. However, I have not yet pressed the button to basically sell this and buy the import, because as far as I can see, Criterion Collection is slowly but surely releasing those 4K films that were previously available, and they're basically upgrading the 4Ks in the UK. So The Adventures of Baron Munchausen is basically one of those films that probably is in the lineup. This, alongside with The Fisher King and A Menace to Society, and maybe, who knows, maybe it's also Shaft, who knows. And Sex, Lies and Videotape, a film by Steven Soderbergh, made in 1989. It's a Criterion Collection Blu-ray edition in this beautiful slipcover, which is imitating the screen of an old TV, which is beautifully done by Criterion. Because that's the inside. I love that slipcover in here. It's so basically on point for the film. Okay. Next we've got Heathers, a film by Michael Lemmon, made in, I want to say 1989, just like I've started, but I can't see the particular release date of the film. But I do believe it should be 1989. Okay, and this is an Arrow video release. It's a 4K Ultra HD edition, limited edition. Next, we've got Pet Cemetery, a film by Mary Lambert, I believe that was her name, made in 1989. This is a Paramount release, and it's a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray limited collector's edition on the 35th anniversary of the film. And also it is a Paramount Scares line. Mystery Train, a film by Jim Jarmusch, made in 1989. Criterion Collection, Blu-ray. Do the Right Thing, a film by Spike Lee, or should I say a joint by Spike Lee, 1989. Criterion Collection. Blu-ray. By the way, I know that I think Sony, Paramount, or Universal, I don't know, have released that film in the UK in 4K. There is a 4K steelbook of the film roaming around, but obviously, you know, nothing is gonna beat Criterion, especially for this film. Just look at it. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, a film by Steven Spielberg, made in 1989. This is a Paramount release, and it is a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray limited edition steelbook. Batman, a film by Tim Burton, 1989. It's a Warner Brothers release. 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo. Ultimate Collector's Edition with a steelbook. Decalogue, a film by, or films, depending on how you view Decalogue in itself, by Krzysztof Kieślowski, made in 1988 or 1989, depending on who you trust. This is a Criterion Collection release, and the films are presented in Blu-ray version, and it is a US import, so it's region A locked. I believe in the UK, and that's one of the editions that I had in the past. In the UK, the films were released by Arrow Academy in one, basically, edition, but, you know, look at this edition from Criterion. Nothing is going to top that. The only thing that this could be topped is if, for example, Curzon in the UK was supposed to do a 4K Ultra HD version of that film, just like they did with the 3 Colors and Double Life of Veronique. The only thing that this could be topped is that way. Next up, we've got Glory, a film by, I believe, Edward Zwick. I would say Edward Zwick. And this film was made in 1989. This is a Sony Pictures Home Entertainment release, and it's a 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray combo. And in this way, we've actually made it into the 1990s. There we go. We've got Metropolitan, a film by Whit Stillman, made in 1990. Criterion Collection. Blu-ray. And last for this video, we've got Dances with Wolves, a film by a film by Kevin Costner, made in 1990. This is my own edition that I've made for this particular film. It is a Blu-ray edition. Now, to make sure, I do believe this was originally released by Warner Brothers. Okay, it doesn't say, but I believe that was a MGM Warner Brothers release, Actually, because I was looking for this film, I was looking for a release that had the extended cut, the director's cut, which is like 4.5 hours long, or how much? 237 minutes, so it's basically, so it's 3 hours and 57 minutes. So I was looking for this cut, and unfortunately the one available in the UK is the standard cut of the film. And I remember the first time I've actually watched that film, I watched it in the extended edition. So what I did is that through Amazon Co UK, I ordered a German version of the film. So you can see that the title of the video is Der mit dem Wolf tanzt, instead of Dances with Wolves. But nonetheless, I love that film, and I can't wait for this to actually get like a proper collector's edition treatment and hopefully a 4K restoration. Okay, well, that's it for today's video. We've actually made 100 films, or at least editions, that I've actually showed you. Altogether, we are actually halfway through my collection already, so soon we're actually going to be finishing. But yeah, if you liked this video, feel free to give a like and subscribe, and feel free to comment on some of my picks or some of the films that I have. And if you liked, I'm probably going to see you in the next video. That being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Cheers.